And that is how we are kicking off Send It Sunday this week. Now, you're probably thinking, Ben, what's that got to do with windsurfing? Well, it has everything to do with windsurfing because you can see it before he goes for it. He's determined, he wants it, but there's one small problem. He gets the takeoff wrong. Exactly, and that is very, very similar to a lot of windsurfing maneuvers, and no less than this. Yes, now that is a classic of all classic mistakes. And that is a hell of a wipeout. Feet first. I mean, it's actually a perfect loop, but gets the takeoff wrong. Now, what does he do wrong for you guys out there? You know what it is? He basically pulls before the board's taken off. So the board sticks to the water, all that power just projects him straight out the foot straps, and he goes on without. How he survives. And the sail survived. It's a Severn sail, and guess what? The SevernShop.com. Yes, they are still supporting Send It Sunday. So big up to the guys at SevernShop.com for helping bring you this footage. Now, that is one of the best crashes. I saw that on social media this week. Now, this was on the René Egley site, so it's a Fuerteventura one. And I saw quite a few other videos going around. We saw Expectation versus Reality. This was Artur Arukin. Now, the double was the Expectation, landing perfectly, obviously. But the reality was, well, this. Yeah, full bale. Also saw Ricardo Campello with the Insta 360 back loop off the lip. If you've ever wondered what it must feel like or look like from the onboard view, that is what it looks like. I mean, and the way, these 360 cameras and GoPros work, the wave doesn't look as big. I'm sure that was a tasty looking lip. But just seeing how he's looking around the back loop all the way around, doesn't quite make it, but it's pretty close by the looks of it. We also saw Takara Ishii, the Japanese Muso. Yeah, he's in Maui and he is going off. Just dropped a little video and there's some just nice moves in there. 360s, nice turns. And he's even got a little crash section. Yeah, the nosedive over the handlebars and then the full send. Love it. I love those little crash sections with all the made moves as well. But Takara Ishii, one to watch now, obviously one to watch in the future. He's pushing hard. That starboard tack, remember, equally good in Pozo. And there's been some action from Pozo as well. Marino Gill, check out the back loop off the lip. Yes, they are becoming more and more common. No PWA this year in Pozo, which is such a shame. But I think it's giving away for these young guys coming up to going to be challenging sort of the bigger names like Marsilio Brown, Ricardo Campello, Costa and these guys. These young guys are getting closer. So the more years we don't have competition, young guys are pushing up. Speaking of Marsilio Brown, did you see his video from Maui? Yeah, absolutely ripping as usual. I'm going to try and get him or Send It Sessions to give us a few words and we'll put in, a few of his clips over the winter. I think we're going to do that with Takara as well. So stay tuned to the channel for that. Where else has been going off? Tell you what, Greece has been going off. The jumps they're getting over there. Now you're thinking, what, Ben? Greece jumps? How? You've got to use a ramp, haven't you? Yeah, this is Leonard Neubauer. Jeez, this takes ramps to a new level. I like it. What do you guys think at home about the ramp? I mean, he is going off. He's got these freestyle moves where he taps the nose on. He's got it's not a new thing. We have seen it at the West Centre in France and stuff, but it looks like Leonard is definitely pushing to a new level. Will the ramp come back into the competition scene? Are we likely to see this in competitions in the future? I would say yes. I just have that feeling. Things go in circles, and I think the ramp is coming back. Okay, so I think that's enough from the pros. Let's get down to full Send It Sunday. I need to give a warning because anyone easily offended, you probably shouldn't watch this next section because we're going to talk about penises. Yes, I did just say that. Knobs, willies. Yes, that's what we're going to talk about. Ben, what are you on about? Well, I got sent this. Yeah, I'm not talking about the real thing. I'm talking about GPS penises. Guy Cribb is leading a movement. He wants you guys at home to get on your windsurfer and go draw some willies. Yes, that's what he wants you to do. He's got a few attempts online. Yeah, not bad, not bad. The third one, he definitely got better. Now, I'm not sexist, so if you want to go and draw some boobies, be my guest. I just think the nipples might be quite tricky to get. But it's all open. You've just got to hashtag GPS penis. And we might feature some in next week's episode. I know what you're thinking. You just gone straight out there. Get back. We still got a bit of a show to go. We need to see some sends from you guys at home. But we are going to kick it off with this. Oh, yeah, that was Nanda body slamming into that wave. Gusts of over 50 knots in the Netherlands, I think last week or maybe the week before now. He was lining up for a jump. He just got ripped out of his hands in one of them big gusts and he just slammed into it. Nasty. But it wasn't as bad as this next clip I've got to show you. This is nasty. This is 18-year-old Guido from Italy. Big old gust coming into the beach. No. Oh, my God. He said he had to have a sit down after that. And
oh, that looks painful.
Exactly. That definitely looks painful. Said he was coming into the beach. He got a big gust. He was unhooked and he didn't know what to do. So he went for the jive, but the board just wouldn't turn. And the next stop was the beach. Fair play, mate. We've also got another crowd pleaser. This is Alan Glendon coming in to the shore. There's a few people on the shore. He thinks, you know what? I'm going to impress them with a bit of a chop hop. He was so focused on getting the tail up, the nose went in. Oh, involuntary forward. He said he heard the crowd cheer from the beach and he just water started away as if he was trying to forward. Like your style, mate. Love your style. And talking of style, we're next gonna have a little look at the vintage ripper, the mature cheese from America. Who's it gonna be? It's gonna be this fella. Yeah, Dana Miller, absolute legendary ripper. He's cracking on a bit now, but he is not slowing down and he is laying down the cheese. I mean, how is that for a picture? That is just like a dream picture for a lot of people. If you're not into windsurfing, you're probably thinking, oh God, that looks like it's going to end badly. But don't worry, this guy is the master. But it doesn't always go well. And he sent me this little sequence of, he said, the takeoff didn't go quite well, Ben. It was quite on shore and it just wouldn't go round and it landed pretty hard. I mean, I don't have his official age, but he must be cracking on a bit. He's been just going forever. And like I said, he is still a full sender. So respect, Dana. Love your work, mate. Love your work. What have we got? Okay, we might have one of my favorite videos so far of 2021. Trust me, this will bring a smile to your face. If it doesn't, you are so cold. You are so cold. So are you ready? Check this out. This is May, 10 years old, and our first ever wave. Look at the smile. Just look at that smile. just the words. I went so fast and you can just see the excitement. And you know what that means? Yeah. We've got another one. She is a windsurfer for life. She is in. That is it. Her life is ruined. The people around her are ruined. It's all going to evolve around water and wind. No doubt about it. But there's a few things I like about this video. Well, one, her dad sent it me in, Alistair. He said Windsurfing.TV has got him back into windsurfing. He's been 15 years out and he is loving it and loving the channel. So big up, mate. Big up. And he's getting his daughters into it. He's got two, and that's his oldest one. I got to point out a few things you might not have noticed in the first viewing of that video. Check out the Surski in the background. Yes, exactly. She is engrossed in the 10-year-old girl, leaving her for dead, using the power of the wind rather than the blooming paddle. Probably was going, oh my God, why did I hire one of these? I should have got one of them. You got to like that. You've definitely got to like that. And I have to point out, she is learning by the looks of it on an inflatable sup. Now, when supping first came out, I thought, you know what? Rubbish this. But I definitely changed my tune when they brought out inflatable sups with a way of putting a deck plate in. Because my feeling is windsurfing has maybe gone, you know, it's been less adopted by people because normal people who get into windsurfing do not have equipment to teach people on. You know what I mean? When I was younger, my dad had a big board. That's what he sailed, and I could learn on it. Nowadays, if someone asks me, can I teach them to windsurf? I can't. I haven't got a board. But having an inflatable sup in the garage or in the van, you can teach your mates. You stick your wave sail on it, you can teach your mates. So there's definitely some benefit for having one of those sups around. It's real useful, light wind toy. And like I said, you can teach people on it. I don't get any commission for selling them, but I'm just saying, it's just worth thinking about. If you've never even thought about having a sup, it's worth having one. And just look at that smile. I mean, it's worth getting a sup just to teach someone that. You know, if everyone out there taught one windsurfer, how many views do we usually get? 10 to 15,000? We'd have 15,000 more windsurfers. Massive, massive. So easy. I'm just so good at maths. And don't forget, if you have any clips like that, send them to me. Send it at Windsurfing.TV and I'll do my best to put them on. We've also still got support, though, from the mailing room, and I can't remember the jingle anymore. Sorry, I totally forgot the tune. Themailingroom.com. They're still supporting Send It Sunday. Okay, right. Do you want to win one of these hats? Do you want to win one of these hats? Like this bloke. Yeah, this guy. This is Marco. He's from Minnesota. He won a hat, and he's still sending it. Yeah, but he's got to keep his eyes on the prize. Otherwise, yeah. That's a classic. He tries to unhook. You can see he looks back, hits a bit of chop. He gets pulled forwards. He does a strange old walk towards the front and then tries to get out the harness, but he's still hooked in when he goes down. But listen, he's okay. He's okay. So good to see he's wearing his Windsurfing TV hat with pride. And if you want to win a Windsurfing TV cap, you can do it in this. Yes, we're back to spot the bale. I think we've got 7 options, and here they are. This was shot in Tenerife by Michael, local photographer, and it's a classic. I'm not joking. This is a classic. The rider is Lewis the Doctor, and you're probably thinking, well, I can't see him, Ben. There's no one there. Well, like I said, you've got 7 options. So, is it number 1? Is it number 2? Could be dropping off the back. Is it number 3? Sitting on the front of the board? You never know. Is it number 4? On the boom? Unlikely. Is it number 5? With the early bale? Or is it number 6? That looks painful. That definitely looks painful. Or is it number 7? Yeah, sitting side saddle on the board. There you go. 7 options. If you want to win a cap, put the number you think it is below. And if you're a member of Windsurfing TV, you can only win the cap if you remember, but you can play for fun if you're not. All the details of the 2 weeks ago winner I'll put at the end. And that's it. That's it for this week's Send It Sunday. Hope you enjoyed it. Only one thing left to say, that no matter where you are in the world, don't forget to send it.
Oh, shit.
Welcome to the members section. You're not a member? You're not a member like these legends? These are the new members to the channel. They've chipped in some beer money to support the channel and keep us bringing you the videos. Talking of videos, we have a tacker video coming up and some other cool stuff which I think you're going to enjoy. We've got to tell you about the winner of Spot the Bale from 2 weeks ago. So we put the, well, firstly, this was the picture. I think you had 4 options. And it wasn't number 3. No, it wasn't. It was number 2. Did you get it right? Well, we put in, I think we had 90-something entries. 27 were correct. So you did pretty well. Not bad, not bad. Who was the winner? Well, we put them into the YouTube comment picker. And then we pressed the button. And guess who came up? It was this bloke. Christopher Buddha. You have won yourself a cap, mate. Drop me a message on the email below and I will send you a lovely hat. We have a few choices now. We've had a few upgrades. I think we're looking good. So that's it. Thanks to everyone for tuning in. Like I say, stay tuned to the channel. Lots more coming. Got the PWA in Israel coming up. So we might not have a Send It Sunday on Sunday. Obviously, Maciek Rakowski, who usually does the podcast, is going to be doing that. So I'm going to probably replace it with the Tacker video and a few others. Like I said, stay tuned. You'll see what's going on. It's going to be a good summer.